Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis. Me, once again, welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it is going to be on Glass, and this was basically my only or main anticipated film of January because, but anyways, before I get into any conclusions, let me start off by talking about the film. From Unbreakable, Bruce Willis returns as David Dunn, as well as Samuel L. Jackson as Elijah Price, known also by Mr. Glass, his superhero-ish name. Joining from Split are James McAvoy, reprising his role as Kevin Wendell Crumb, and as well as the multiple personalities within him, like Hedwig and the Beast. But anyways, they reside within, and Anya Taylor-Joy as Casey Cook, also from Split, who was the only captive to survive an encounter with the Beast. Following the conclusion of Split, Glass finds Dunn pursuing Crumb's superhuman figure of the Beast, and a series of escalating encounters while the shadowy presence of Price emerges as an orchestrator who holds secrets critical to both men. And I think M. Night Shyamalan's definitely been improving his career ever since The Visit. And Split is my second favorite movie of his. And I can say his last bad movie was 2013's After Earth. And before that, there was Last Airbender, which is one of my least favorite movies of all time. But anyways, so when it came to Glass, let me just start by saying I did not hate this movie. In fact, there is a lot to really enjoy and appreciate about this movie. Samuel L. Jackson and James McAvoy are great in this movie. It's great to see a film from M. Night Shyamalan. It's great that in terms of his career, he's definitely been improving upon characters' acting abilities. And they're not acting like this. That's one thing I really appreciated about Split and The Visit. Surprisingly, The Visit had really good performances as well. Bruce Willis, he's also good in this. Not quite as good as Jackson or McAvoy, but it's also visually stunning. I can say, in terms of M. Night Shyamalan's direction, his direction was pretty solid enough. But, here's the thing, though. The movie, some people might agree with me on this. The movie did not really have the best ending. That's pretty much where it just flat out just took me out of the whole film. I liked where the film was going. It's more, if you were expecting more of a sequel to Unbreakable, then you're not really going to get much out of it. Bruce Willis isn't really in the movie that much, not as much as McAvoy. But, I liked Samuel L. Jackson's past on how he became himself. Like, he's in a wheelchair, and, if you touch him, he's going to break like glass. I really liked that concept. But it's more of a sequel to Split, and it's more focused on McAvoy's character and Samuel Jackson's character. If you were expecting a lot from Bruce Willis, he's not really going to. There isn't that much to him. But Unbreakable was such a great movie that it was great to see Split was surprisingly a follow-up to Unbreakable. And this being the third part in the trilogy, I was really looking forward to it. But it's just those last 20 minutes. It was really frustrating to really get into the film as it closes up. I'm like, Shyamalan, you were doing so great. Why did you have to end it like that? That isn't my only issue. The fact that Bruce Willis really isn't in the movie that much, I didn't really. I mean, I cared for him a lot in Unbreakable, but here, I really wanted to see more out of him. He gets a decent amount of screen time, and all in all, for the rest of the film, it's just The first 20 minutes and 30 minutes are great. I thought it was very excellently done, and I like the direction it was going for. But, I'm not going to really spoil anything for you. And, with all the talk, its box office numbers are definitely lowering. And, yeah, it's just when I was watching the movie, those last few minutes, I was expecting something exciting, but no, it just ended kind of on a whimper, and it makes me nervous. This isn't a bad movie. It's not one of his worst films. This isn't The Happening. This isn't Lady in the Water. This isn't any of those films. The Village, I haven't seen. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people are mixed on it. Some people are mixed on the twist. I don't know. I know nothing about that film, so I don't have an opinion on that. Signs, Signs' ending really didn't end on a high note either. I kind of thought this ending was a bit weaker than Signs. Slightly, at least. But that's basically it. I was really hoping that there would be more out of this, but it's just that's just all I really have to say. It's a nice looking movie. McAvoy and Jackson are great. The direction, for the most part, is solid enough. But Bruce Willis, like I said, he's good in the movie, and I like the screen time with him. It's just, there was a lot in the movie that I wish they could have done more with him. And all in all, it's too bad that this is the first disappointing film of the year for me, which I really hope we don't get more of those, because last year there was a lot of them. But, yeah, it's a shame. But, this doesn't mean I flat out hate Shyamalan again. I'm just like, okay, so he ended his trilogy, but all in all, it should have been better. It really should have. So, this movie, it was okay, 3 out of 5. It definitely, it should have been epic. It should have been a lot more better. I know it's a superhero-ish film. I wasn't expecting superpowers. That's not what I was expecting at all, because I liked the psychological aspect of Unbreakable and Split, how they were psychological superhero movies. They weren't, but with this film, it wasn't really psychological enough, and it just ended on a whimper. I'm sorry, but January is getting off to a disappointing start. Not a flat-out awful start. I heard there were a couple movies that kind of sucked this year, or this month, like Replicas, but I haven't seen that film, so I know nothing about it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have more videos out pretty soon. I don't know in terms of movies yet. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.